I would, of course, usually have the old intro, but I forgot it and don't have the files to hand. So you'll just have to pretend. Scribbly scribble, 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 scribble the word. It's a let's play. It's a how to play game on the streamy thing. It's a lust play. When I take my clothes off. It's a I think is it a lewd play? When I take my clothes off, it's a lust play. What happens around me when I take my clothes off? Oh, unfortunately, yes. As I say, that doesn't exist at the moment because I forgot all about it when I was rebuilding everything and don't have the file to hand. But hopefully what we do have to hand is some Graveyard Keeper. And I do have one crucial question for people. And that is... Did people not... Oh, no. Universe, what are you doing? Oh, did you have to be a dick? I suppose you did have to be a dick, didn't you? Okay. You're gonna have to do some fiddlings. And that is disappointing. Hopefully we'll get it loading first, but we're going to have to fiddle with the settings of Graveyard Keeper as well, because it's done annoying things that it doesn't usually do. How very tiresome indeed. Why did you have to do those things? What I have to hand is my hand. That's fair. But did people genuinely not know? Oh, what is it? What? No, that's not what I asked for. Oh, actually, no, fair enough. It was what I asked for. That's fine, I suppose. Okay, that's why. I want you to beat... No. Oh, really? Really? Do you have to be that level of dick? Oh, I suppose... Maybe that will work? Difficult to know if I'd say that would worked, but I suppose it might be sufficient. Let's see. Hopefully. Right, let's now try and get it in as a gamacature. But yeah, the curious thing I had was, did people genuinely not know what those songs in the break were? Or were you just sort of, playing around going, oh, no, that's sounds like this. Or did you, as I say, genuinely not know what those were? Because it alarms me. It alarms me, because to me, they are absolutely iconic beyond comparison. But still. Right. Are you going to do? Hey, you did. Excellent. Right. It's all a little bit screwy. Ah, god damn it. Ah, god damn it. No, alright, we'll have to do it this way. Bear with the slow way, because unfortunately... do you know what? If there's one thing I would highly recommend no one ever do, it's have two screens that are two different resolutions. And to be honest, at this point in my life, I could do without a 4K screen, because all it does is cause fucking trouble. But there you go. I think we're just about there. Hopefully, controller, excellent. Now, weirdly, this seems smaller. So I don't know, like, is that one of the options? Is there a sort of... I don't know. No, okay. Well, we'll just have to hope for the best. But, okay, it was Monkey Island. It was tunes from Monkey Island. The first one is very much sort of the main theme to Monkey Island. Then the pipe organ was LeChuck's ship, I think you were on. And then I believe it was then the sort of credit sequence. You have not played Monkey Island. I would highly recommend, by any means necessary, and that is me suggesting you perhaps pirate them. Although having said that, I think you can get a lot of them. Online for free anyway. But yeah, I think my UI scaling is off, which is interesting. Or maybe the resolution is just... Maybe I had a Oh, okay. It was just the resolution. Cool. I think we're sorted. There we go. How insane are the solutions? I mean, with Monkey Island, very insane. But I think there is one at the end that always caused me trouble, and I think is notorious for causing trouble. But most of them are fine. Plus, in fairness, nowadays you can just sort of look them up and just enjoy the humour to a certain extent. But anyway, I think we're back and rolling. It is actually a slightly lower resolution, but full screen borderless. So that should work out fine enough. Now, once again, I don't really remember what we were up to. We've got flyers on my person. Oh shit, we were trying to hold something at the pub, weren't we? That was the crucial thing we were trying to do. I can't remember how to deal with that, so I'm gonna have to go look it up. Was it just flyers that we needed, or was it something else? Okay, we needed stars. Okay, fair enough. So yeah, we need popularity stars, which is this thing over here that man is in the way of. There we go. Okay, no, that's fine. So we're going to have to try and sort of show me the inventory. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we need more booze, etc., etc. Looking up solutions to puzzles is for cowards. Well, then I am a notorious coward, because I will happily look up all of the solutions if it takes me longer than about half an hour's worth of umming and ahhing, because I unfortunately do not have the patience for any of that sort of thing. I know, it's terrible, but there you go. So 10 Silver Star wines for the guard, and get rid of the Inquisition guards at Witch Hill. So I think that is just do that with the wine. Now, how far away from 10 bottles of Silver Star wine were we? So we've not got any wine there. We don't seem to have any wine there. Did we have wine in our pockets? No. Did we put the wine somewhere, or did we end up accidentally putting all the wine in the... We may have put all the wine in the pub. Okay. Oh no, there we go. 10. 10. Good. So what we want is the Inquisitor's Day, which is Man's Day. And Man's Day is just about going up, which is very useful. So what do we want to do in the interim? I don't know, is the honest truth. I mean, to a certain extent, we always need a little bit of something in here, so it might be worthwhile dealing with this. Polished bricks of stone. Yeah, we'll try and do some more polished bricks of stone with our chisels. Just burn some energy, I think, at this point. We can gain more points for ourselves, gain a load more of these sort of polished bricks. We're going to have to build some more chisels in the not too distant future, unfortunately, but it's just the way it goes, I suppose. Sometimes you gotta just build a load of chisels in your life. It has now officially become Man's Day, but we might as well carry on, burn our energy, and then we should be able to get some sleep before we get to Man's Day. Oh, really, you Billy bullshitter? Must you be that way? I don't think you must. You could have just let me have that tiny sliver. Yes, you could, but you didn't. Maybe better than your way. You have a puzzle game I really liked that started playing 2 years ago, not even a third of the way through it. Oh dear. What puzzle game is that, out of interest? I wonder if I would recognise the title. And either Filament? No, I don't think I do recognise the title. I would have to look it up, which I mean is not much of a hardship, truth be told. I do like looking up games, apart from when it tempts me more to actually play these games, because then inevitably you usually have to buy these games. But yeah, I tell you one thing that might work, although I don't. Well, I think it is still free, but you might not be able to get the gem things for free because it came up on Epic a little while ago. There's something called Antstream Arcade, I think it's called. You may have seen it. Other streamers play this Antstream thing a lot as well, because I think you can somehow link it to be able to sort of throw challenges at the streamer, and sort of, or you just challenge leaderboards or something. I don't know the exact details, but it's all set up to be a sort of a delightful kind of arcade classics game thing, and it's very interesting looking. but I spotted that Monkey Island's on there. And so if you can get some... I think you might get some introductory gems, because you either pay a sort of subscription fee, which, I mean, wasn't outrageous for a year, I don't think. But it's one of those ones where it's not outrageous for a year if you are constantly playing it. So if I was doing like a regular stream thing, then it would probably be worthwhile paying a subscription, but it's not hugely worthwhile paying a subscription right now because I'm not. So, yeah, it's that sort of system. But you can get all sorts of weird and wonderful looking games on there. And, yeah, as I say, Monkey Island, I'm fairly certain, was one of them. But I think you can also just find a website. I'm fairly certain there's some websites out there that are allowing you to stream playing Monkey Island these days as well. One time we were burning old scrolls full of useless junk like geometry. But one of them was pretty interesting. It said that everything you need to be happy can be provided by two things: bread and circuses. Of course, that's only true for pagans. I can't imagine anyone living a happy life without the church and prayer. Still, what could be more entertaining than watching those evil witches burn? Oh, you can't think of anything. Right, so I realised we need to add bread. Not actual bread, of course, but snacks and drinks. You're a man of business. I imagine you can open a stand or something. All the profits would be yours. What should we sell? Beer, for sure. Beer is good for patriotism and burning stuff. And something with meat. That's a very expensive delicacy in the town. I heard you have a source of cheap meat. But who cares about the little details when we're talking about fighting heretics? Okay, I guess I can make some burgers. Excellent. Build the tent. Fill it with beer and burge. Fill it with burge. Burgers? Yes, burgers. I'll spread the news as soon as your tent is ready, and we've got a witch. We'll give them the burning of a lifetime. Okay. I think I prove I'm loyal by building this thing. We need some hemp rope, 11 boards, and a bunch more nails. Nails and boards shouldn't be too difficult, and I'm fairly certain I've got a fuck ton of hemp rope somewhere, but I believe it was 11 planks, so can only do them in groups of 4, or groups of 3, so it'll have to be 12. But that's not a huge problem. It's a puzzle game based around walking a little robot around a one-room puzzle trying to get the cable that plugs into the wall to link different nodes together. It's a really cool game with a great soundtrack, but fuck me. Fucking hell. I've mentioned in the past that I've been playing Watch Dogs Legion recently, and one of the things they really do quite well in that game is the guy who does the voiceover for the bare knuckle fights. I absolutely adore. And it's something you just don't get in American games, but you get that proper fucking hell, which is basically, I think, if you want to replicate it, it's spelled FAAAAHHHKINELL, all one word. Fucking hell. But yeah, it seems a very British thing, and it was weird hearing it in Watch Dogs Legions, and now I just absolutely fucking adore it. I just go to the Fight Club just to hear him go, fucking hell, what a punch! But it's absolutely fucking brilliant. That was the first swear word I was taught by my brother, who told me never to say it, ever. What, fucking hell! But as I say, it's absolutely brilliant. It's so good. I mean, your brother must have known. Your brother was deliberately setting you up for that fall. Anyway, what the fuck was I doing? Nails. So I don't know why I wandered away from my house. I got confused. My brain got confused and I wandered away from the house. I was too busy discussing Watch Dogs Legion. Keep putting the S in the wrong places. But it still is. I mean, I would highly recommend it if you like that sort of game, because I think it's a very fun game, very interesting concept. The idea of being able to sort of change your operative and use the right operative for the job, etc., I think is just a fantastic way of doing it, and it was very entertaining. And I quite enjoyed the storyline. It's nothing necessarily. I wouldn't necessarily write home about the storyline, but it's nonetheless, it's serviceable and fun enough. The only thing that I think let it down, and I suppose there's a slight bias here because I just don't like that sort of music, but they had Stormzy in it, and it was like, yeah, no, this is this is garbage, isn't it? Yes. Especially because he did a song, and as I say, generally speaking, I don't like that sort of music, so it was never going to necessarily please me. But partway through the song he did, it was just a different song. And it wasn't even like a remixy type idea. It just felt like what it really felt like was Stormzy went into... Oh, I was going to say, I hold nothing against the man himself. I do not know him. I would never suggest he was anything positive or negative, truth be told, because I don't know him. But I have no reason to doubt that he's a nice, cool dude. His sort of music doesn't necessarily go for me. It doesn't make me feel anything or go, yay, I enjoyed that. But this track in particular, because with my music tastes, a song that I wouldn't usually like, in the right situation, I actually really like. Like, for example, I don't particularly like the music of Lily Allen, but in Watch Dogs Legion, there is a Lily Allen song which is Fuck You Very Much. And it's so very jaunty and fun, with the swearing being sort of contradictory. It's kind of a fun little song, and especially driving around like a fucking madman. Fuck you very, very much. It just goes and is really fun. But this Stormzy one was like, okay, here's a bit of sort of Stormzy style music, and then it felt like they'd invited Stormzy into the recording room, and they left an intern in charge, and the intern went, "Oh, I've got it recording, Mr. Stormzy," and so Stormzy did his whole song, and then the intern was fiddling with buttons and accidentally overwrote the middle of the song with someone else's, and it's like, so it's just suddenly randomly someone else's song, and okay. So it really didn't jive with me at all, and I don't know why I used the word jive. Yo, bro, it didn't really jive with me. Damn turkey, man. Gone to sort of 70s black exploitation, I think, there, but never mind. It's a name I haven't heard in ages. Now I can't even remember why I heard it in the first place. Which name, I suppose? Is it Stormzy or is it Lily Allen? I don't know which timing came in for your comment there, but still. I'm the same for the most part. There's a couple of songs by him I like, and as I said, he's a cool dude. Doesn't seem to let fame go to his head. Yeah, that's great. I like that fact. Oh God, I'm going to run out of energy. No, excellent. There we go. The buffet. So I need 5 burgers and 10 gold star beers. Okay, I mean that's not going to be easy. Burgers, I think, will be easy. That's why I knew there was a Bergie. I knew there was Bergie. Stormzy, I say, yeah. I mean, in fairness, I think he is fairly global, but arguably he is sort of English-based, and so primarily English audience, I think. But again, music goes around the globe, doesn't it? So it's not a guarantee that he is just exclusively English, just I think primarily so. Do I actually know how to build burgers? Oh, shit. Oh, good. Thank fuck for that. So I need cooked meat. Okay. But this is why I kept some meat on hand, because I knew I was going to need to build burgers, because I remembered it from the last game. So yes, I am going to need to slice up some of that meat, which shouldn't be too difficult. Although, how many? 5 burgers. Burgers need 4. Okay, I'm going to need a lot more meat, I think, aren't I? Oh well, I suppose let's start with the meat I've got, which is arguably the only thing you can really do. He's a grime artist. Yeah, he smears his shit all over the walls. No, he doesn't. Again, I only make jokes at random there. I have no opinion of the man himself, because it's a bit like I don't like the music of James Blunt, but whenever I see him in an interview, I think, do you know what? He's a guy who's kind of fun. He's kind of amusing and entertaining, and it's like, yeah, I quite like him as a person. I quite like him whenever I've seen him in an interview. Now, unfortunately, I can't say the same about Stormzy, because I've never really seen him in an interview. But as I say, I think part of the problem was the mission was just a bit of a letdown. And again, I reiterate, in the right situation, even the wrong song type for me, I can really get behind. And unfortunately, the song type didn't really do much for me. The mission was slightly dull. If I'm brutally honest, it was quite a dull mission, which unfortunately I think Watch Dogs did suffer that a little bit. There were a good few missions that were a little bit dull, and to a certain extent, I feel like some people would find it quite repetitive. I can't say, hand on heart, I can't say I really found it that repetitive, but you do the same sort of infiltration every single time, or at least I did. Here, have a spider bot. Fuck you! I'm going to crack down in my spider bot. I'm going to fuck you up, and then I'm going to fuck up the next guy, and then I'm going to fuck up the next guy, and then I'm going to wander in by myself and just deal with everything else. Okay, so yeah, here's the hops. We need the hops, and I need the lockpicks as well. But I need to do the comedy program in order to do balls, which means I need more. Oh, how do I suppose I need to rely on wine, don't I? Balls. I need to deal with the wine situation. Oh, I want to go home. I don't like it here. Oh, yeah, all right. I'm dealing with the wine situation. There was jokes in there somewhere. It's probably a bit of a thing around here, but not a big one at least. No, it's fair. But yeah, no, you're right. James Blunt being willing to take the piss out of himself is it behooves him greatly, and makes me like him as a person. As I say, I wouldn't want to listen to his music, but I quite like him as an individual. So yeah. Come on, round the corner. We're gonna try and get... good, we've got grapes in season. That's what we like to see. Grab my grapes. Hope for the best. And what I'm hoping for, of course, is that I'm going to be able to not only sort of plant these seeds again, which we'll try and do. What's quite nice is there is a memory attached to this, so it will remember what seeds you put in what patches, and that's quite useful. I do appreciate that system. It's gotten very dark. I suppose, in fairness, it is night time, but still, I don't know. It's ominously dark out here. More so than it feels like it usually is. I'm sure that's not technically true, but it does feel like it. Yeah, nice. And sometimes, and especially if you can get some of the bonuses, you can sometimes make a really huge profit on your seeds, because you can kind of pop in, you get more seeds than you put in the ground, which is weird but very useful, because it allows you to keep those crops rotating nicely, very nicely. Funnily enough, that's the same way I feel about Peter Andre. I could not care less about his music, but my hairdresser met him once on a plane, and apparently he's a lovely guy. Oh, there you go. I must admit, again, I don't necessarily have a strong opinion either way of Peter Andre, because I've not really seen him much. Years and years ago, he was on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, wasn't he? But outside of that, I really don't know the man. Yeah, we want to put that in there. I feel like we probably want the sods elsewhere. Put the sods up in the old vineyard chest, which is annoying because I have to walk to the vineyard chest, but is that one of the... No, rock can't be dealt with. Because we do need... Because it's really easy to get the sods in the old... I mean, technically they're called peat, but if you're unaware, I believe a small patch of grass is a sod, but I might be mistaken. It's also a divot, I suppose. A sod and a divot are devilishly similar. I'm sure there is a defining feature between them. I don't think they are literal synonyms, but I might be wrong. Alright, let's get downstairs and see if we can't deal with... A, we'll grab those bits of meat. A, I'm going to grab my mate. And B, we'll stick my grapes in the chest. Should have dealt with those maggots, but never mind. And now, yes, we just want to... I suppose, arguably, let's deal with a couple of pails of berry juice. Alright, 1 pail of berry juice, fine. And yes, we'll just do as many buckets. Don't you knock at my door. There's a double knock there. I never really appreciated the fact that there was a double knock. Knock, knock, knocking at heaven's door. No, you're not. You're not actually knocking at heaven's door. That would be terrible. So I don't think you can lose stars when it comes to your bar. So you can only ever gain stars. So once we get a nice batch of wine, what will hopefully happen, and I must admit, we might as well sort of go for... Yeah, I think we might as well go for gold. Going for gold! And then, yeah, we might as well... I'll tell you what, we might as well split that. Stick a couple of bits in there and a couple of bits in there. I don't think the berry ferment's going to be all that useful, truth be told. And I feel like winemaking barrel, yeah, if we get another winemaking barrel in there. Ding! Stars. Oh, that's... See, I'm after those, yeah. That's almost identical to the side... to the star that is actually in this game. Which is quite impressive. Smash that. Oh, I'm going to run out of energy and I get... Ah, you bastard. Ah, you bastard. It's unfortunate that wine and berry juice look almost identical. I do feel like that's a slight design flaw, but it's not hugely important. We'll probably cut out of sleep early so that we can make sure we deal with the church. As the church is really rather important because we need faith to host our events. Because she's a delightful event planner and we need her services. If we don't have her services, we may fall foul of this event because it will not have a plan. Prayer for faith, excellent. Sod is a bit of grass that you can use to cover a space for a lawn or whatever. Little rectangles you set out and kind of pre-start the yard. The roots will eventually grow down to the ground and such. There you go. I knew it was something to do with grass. And a divot is if you've sodded it. If you've sodded your golf ball, you might create a divot. No, you would sod the golf course, then you'd create divots with your golf club, and then you'd have to try and replace the divot. Assuming you can find the divot, of course, which you can't always find the divot, truth be told. If you really fuck it. If you really fuck it, you can't find the divot. But I must admit, you have to really go some to mess it up so much that you actually dig out a huge chunk of earth. It was fairly rare. Because for anybody interested, we used to play golf. And in fact, by beating small children, I got plentiful golf championship medals and stuff. Because, you know, the children used to be really bad at it, and I was okay. So, yeah, yay me! I basically stole... Oh, no! I need onions! Balls! And did I need gold star burgers then? Because I'll need gold star onions. I don't even think I've got onions, let alone gold star. Oh, no, I've got a few onions there. Okay, that's not so bad. But yeah, how am I going to get onions? Well, growing onions, but that's... Shut up. The key thing is how am I going to get gold star onions? Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Not all American. Sometimes it does take a while to walk places, and I mean, I'd be willing to be proven wrong, but I don't think there's a sprint here. Shit the bed, I need gold star burgers. Well, that's going to take me a fairly lengthy period of time. Do we got any sticks on me? No, I don't have any sticks on me. Let's get some sticks on me. It's always relatively important for having sticks, I think. 2 sticks. We got any other... I need more than 2 sticks to play poo sticks, I fear. There we go. We'll grab some more sticks. 17,000 event medals. What happens first? The last 3k needed to 100% the event rewards, or 42 Gemini summons? I think probably the 3k needed to 100% the event, truth be told. As I say, I'm astonished you have the patience for that, because that sounds like such a chore. Such a chore. But there you go. As I say, my patience is not... It is nowhere near... It's nowhere near a regular person's patience, I think, is the crucial thing. I must deal with the Witch's Eye. Because I feel like that's got something pertinent and special, but I don't know how to access it. I'll have a think about that. Let's grab some more berries, because we might be able to build some more berry juice. Not that that's hugely important. The most important thing is going to be getting these onions, but I've got a feeling these are not gold star onions. Assuming the onions do come in stars. I think they do. Certainly the seeds come in stars, because these are silver star seeds. What I need is gold star seeds, really. Yeah, one onion seed there. Oh, actually, probably got onion seeds in here. Yeah, I do. Yeah, unfortunately, I've only got 3 gold star onions, which means I'll never be able to use those onions all that much. Ugh. Yes, the onions are going to set me back something drastic here. Because, yeah, that is all exclusively silver star onions. And I need more than silver star onions. Which is a bit of a bugger. Oh, well. 143 out of 200 cards banished. Wow. Must be. I didn't know banishing cards was a thing that you had to do. I suppose it makes a degree of sense. Most odd things you can do, they put a challenge in for it, didn't they? Right, let's go possibly squeeze my berries. Yeah, we'll squeeze some berries. Although we're probably going to run out of energy. Oh no, just managed it. Just managed it. Excellent. I was going to say, I don't think we've got enough berry juice to build more of that. So, yeah, we've got a bottle of berry ferment. But I don't know what to do with that berry ferment. Put my grape juice away. I don't think I can do anything with onions here. Put the berries away. 78 out of 100 monsters summoned from the graveyard. Interesting. I'm surprised that's not higher. Just because summoning from the graveyard seems to be sort of a regular thing everybody does nowadays. But I suppose arguably a lot of the times it's just... Well, no, I can't deny it. A lot of my go-tos, although I don't tend to use them all the time, I suppose, which means they're not really go-tos, are they? So what are you trying to say after all? I don't know. On a previously, before I sort of dedicated myself to slightly more sort of dedicated decks to the archetype, some of my go-tos usually were Monster Reborn and exactly. Call of the Haunted. So we'll have to go. Yeah, we'll go silver and bronze. That's fine. Although, oh wait, no, that's the mug of beer. So, oh no, that is red wine. Excellent. Yes. So yes, we'll pop that in there, and the zombie should get. Yep, the zombie's away. The first zombie is away. The first zombie is away. Woo! Woohoo! Yeah! Woo! Now, I'm assuming there's a 20% chance. Do I waste my meat hoping for a 20% chance? But I suppose you do get 4 burgers, which means I only have to get lucky a couple of times. No. Good Christ. It's one of those ones where it's like, I see. That noise was alarming. Yes, we got lucky there. Come on, we can get lucky again. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We didn't get lucky there. What am I going to do with all these fucking silver star burgers? I suppose I'll eat them eventually, but... Come on. Yeah. Yes! Gold star burgers, baby. Gold star burgers, baby. Gold stars burgers, baby. Yeah. I've got gold star burgers in my baby. Gold star burgers in my baby. Why have you stuck your burgers in your baby? Whoops, I am gathering a flower I didn't mean to gather. It's not hugely important. I suppose let's grab that flower since I've started. We've started, so we'll finish. Right, let's go deliver these burgers so that we don't actually have to... Was it a particularly loud one? They are unfortunately, there's a slight issue with those stickers. They are all different, even though... So, just to clarify, I've put them all at the same volume and with the same boost from the in-stream menu. So it's the stickers themselves. So yes, I'm placing the blame elsewhere, but it's the sticker system themselves that have quite such a variety in their stickers. But there you go. So there we go. Serve the burgers. Excellent. Now all we have to worry about is serving the beer. Now we'll probably try and save those 2 gold burgers just in case I need to reserve burgers. I don't think I do. I think you have to do it once. You can then, in order to make profit, choose to do it again. But as I say, I'm fairly certain you only have to do it once in order to complete the quest. in order to then move on to the rest of the quests. But yes, the Gold Star beer is going to be a problem. A problem I'm not 100% sure how to solve at this point. I suppose hopefully, I mean, yeah, the only real hope I've got is if I... where do I want? I'll keep the burgers outside. They're not going to be refrigerated, but that's fine. And let's grab that Witch Eye, because I feel like that does have significance, but I can't remember what the significance is. So we're going to have to just hope for the best that we figure that out. Flowers, really want to go to the churchyard. I've got a shitload of sauerkraut, so I'll store the silver burgers as well for now. And then store the meat indoors, maybe, if I've got enough space. I've got just one space. Don't know why silk is in there. Silk feels a little bit out of place there, but still. I mean, truth be told, it can stay, I think, really. Now, the other benefit here is, I think... Okay, there's a bread roll, but I think burgers were included in this, were they? Certainly steak, but... Yes, they were. Okay, excellent. Right, how many of those dinners did we need? I believe we needed a certain amount of... 5 gold star dinners. Okay. Gone from barely over level 24 to maybe 24.25. These losses give you basically no points towards that. No. I noticed that. Whenever I lost, I didn't get anywhere, and then suddenly I got a huge amount of points for winning, and it shot me up the sort of line. Right, okay, there's a gold cake. And then... No. Gold burgers. But even then, we'd need, like, gold onion rings. Oh, possibly a sauerkraut? Gives me a 63% chance. That's not too bad. Okay, let's try and get lucky on cooking up some more of these gold star burgers and hope for the best. Because unfortunately that is basically what I'm... Oh shit, I've run out of meat. Balls. Okay, well I did have some gold star burgers outside, so fine. I'm going to end up having to use those gold star burgers. Because I think gold star is going to be required. But I'm not going to be able to get the amount of dinners I need. I don't think I might. No. So let's try and get... Let's try and use them and hope for the best, I suppose. Bread. No, bread doesn't really do enough for me. Sauerkraut isn't terrible. Toast with onions. Vegetable salad. What did the toast with onions do me? 100%. I think I've used all my onions, haven't I? No, maybe not. How do I get toast with onions? Do I even know the recipe for toast with onions? I feel like the answer should be yes, surely, but I don't know. I suppose cooking, because it's toast, cooking makes a degree of sense, but still. Toast with onions. Toast with onions. Toast with onions. Yeah, unfortunately that's not going to get me the gold toast with onions, is it? That's going to get me silver toast with onions, which I don't think is necessarily going to be better. Also, we have to wait for it to cook. Excellent. Fucker scooped right before I could summon a Gemini. Son of a bitch. I'm curious. Now it might destroy your deck balance, but there is a card, and you might know the name already. I can't remember it, truth be told. But there is a card that allows you to normal summon twice. I used it in my Exodia deck in order to try and sort of survive the sort of... Oh, I've played one card, I've got 6 monsters. You're not even allowed 6 monsters. Actually, you are technically nowadays. 5 at the back row, 1 in the... in fact, you can get 7 monsters, can't you, if you use both link zones. Oh, I've got multiple onions. Okay, that's not so bad. So... Silver star toast with onions, gold star burger and a gold cake. What does that do? Probably nothing that spectacular. Oh, 97% chance. Okay, that's not so bad. Come on, gold. Come on, you gotta do it. Is it literally just called double summon? That's fair. I had a feeling it was possibly going to be that simplistic, but I wasn't sure. But does that... I don't know if that actually helps with Geminis, though. Have you tried it? Or do you have it and that, you know, it just doesn't seem to be sort of drawing or something. But, yeah, I don't know if that helps with Geminis, though, because I don't know if their extra summon that's required, that might be something slightly specialist that bypasses that. I don't know. Got a trap that specials them out of the graveyard, a couple of hand traps to stall and make them not attack my Gemini guys. I probably should if it's N or R. Oh shit, yeah, that might be your problem. I forgot about that caveat. Right, okay, so we've got 3 dinners. Annoying, to say the least. Unfortunately, we don't have any more meat, do we? No. I have to go get some more meat from the from the bloody. I need more carrots. How would you turn carrots into meat? Well, you see, you give your carrots to the donkey brings you corpses, and then you slice the meat off the corpses. That's how carrots get you meat, in this game at least. Carrots in the box now. Excellent. That's what we like to see. Carrots in your lovely box. Or would you like to put your carrots in the box? Would you like to play carrot in a box with me? I'll beat you at carrot in a box. Yes, indeed. Right, what we'll do is we'll put the meals I've got in the sort of general chest there. We'll go downstairs, put the berries away here. Berries away. Now this should be multiple wines. I was going to say, excellent. If it wasn't multiple wines, I was going to be very annoyed, because obviously I have been putting multiple wines in this place. Stupid Yosenju, or just always flip everything back to hand. Actually, can't keep this guy in the field or vortex or get rid of their bullshit. Bullshittery, 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 bullshittery. Red wine and silver wine, excellent. That can go to the pub. Good little zombie, go deliver my wine to the pube. And get your wine in my pubes now. No, maybe don't do that. Oh, booped it. He booped his wine in my pubic area. That's not the chest I was looking for. He said nonchalantly. I do apologise. That wasn't the chest I was looking for. Flowers in the graveyard. Flowers in the graveyard. Now, was there a chest at the Talking Skull? I don't think there. I think no. I think there's a shelving unit downstairs. Oh, there's some money in the chest. Excellent. Total reputation 16%. So still haven't quite gotten anywhere. But I suppose you've got to do that. But still, you stop playing Platt to get out of the hand traps. Ah, yes, hand traps. One of the worst things I've ever designed. Right. So yeah, I suppose if we put the flyers down there and the faith in there. How much faith was the official? Oh, hello, more money. Excellent, 2%. Marvellous. Oh, it was officially 5 faith, so I'll tell you what, we'll just leave 5 faith downstairs. Because otherwise... Because I don't need anything more than that. So we'll take 3 back. And we'll start saving up faith for other purposes. And now let's go back to Sweet Home. I didn't hear the ding of corpse arrival, did I? Or did I? No. So I think it might be beneficial to go into the. Although I do need better swords. I need to try and get better swords. So okay, Axe 2. Do I have Axe 2? And I think I've got Axe 2 and sword. Yeah. Oh no, Axe 1. Oh okay. So I could do with upgrading those in general, and I do have sword. So Axe 2, we need complex parts. So we'll try and grab some complex parts. At least he wasted his dust tornado being dumb. You little dummy. Axe 2. Marvellous. God damn energy. Also, I need more steel ingots, which means I need more of that. More graphite. I must have had graphite from somewhere. Just can't for the life of me remember where we got graphite. Anyway, I've run out of energy and I need to put the corpse on ice before it goes off. said like the serial killer I truly am. I need to put this body on ice before it goes off, and then I can get a nice night's sleep. But ultimately that is true. I want to go get a nice night's sleep. But yeah, I need to figure out where I must have gotten graphite from somewhere, because I had 2 pieces of graphite. But where I got graphite from, I'm struggling. Because I don't know where graphite comes from. Don't forget the fava beans. A fine Chianti. That's what you need in life. Right, so we've got myself an Axe 2. Electric Boogaloo. Marvellous. Superb. And we have studied the Axe 1, which is good. Which means I could technically destroy that Axe 1. Again, I've got a rusty axe that I don't really need, but I haven't studied the rusty axe. So I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll take the rusty axe. Yeah, we'll take the rusty axe down to the study and see about studying it. Hopefully it's going to be less than free faith, because if it's more than free faith, that's going to be annoying. But still, I could possibly leave it down here in the sort of study zone. Study my rusty axe. Ah, good, it's only 1, so that's good news. Excellent. Study my... Oh, no, oh, good lord, Axe 2 is 10 faith. What about my iron hammer? No, okay, that's fine. Silver nougats? Yeah, go on, we'll study a silver nougat. A piece of silver nougat. Superb, lots of greens. I'm going to have plenty of... so that's been studied. I cannot destroy them. Oh, balls. Okay. Well, I suppose we're going to have to find a chest to just deposit them in. Which is probably going to be that first chest. Oh, well, no, that's a waste of space. Damn it. Can I drop them? No. No, I can't. Fuck. Oh. Wine's in. I was going to say, I don't think I had any more. Didn't have any more wine left, unfortunately. I need to go get more grapes. But we'll pop those wines in, because it's all good wine when it comes to popping out. Getting the Talking Skull up to snuff. But yeah. I might need to build a sort of a shed for old tools, which is quite annoying. So I've studied the rusty hammer. So basically anything I've studied, I'm going to take out of this chest. Apart from some of the obvious things. Oh, fuck, I've got a fuckload of onions in there. God damn it. Why have I got a fuck ton of onions in there? I suppose because I can't fucking fit a fuck ton of onions in here. There we go, I can't fit me. Got 5 spare onions in here. Excellent. Right, now we've managed to fit the onions in there. Now we're not going to be able to fit anything else in there. God damn it. Storage space is going to be a premium in the not too distant future, isn't it? Sawhorse. Well, give it a bit of ointment or something. Trunk. 2 nails, 4 simple parts. We can probably get those done. Nails. Easy peasy. Simple parts. Easy peasy. And now we need to make sure... yeah, we're going to need a lot... Oh, iron scrap. Yeah, we'll deal with... We'll get rid of the scrap first. It's only going to get me 2 pieces, but I suppose it will do. And now find a place to store sort of a little trunk. Oh, I wonder if can I fit it there? It's kind of ugly, truth be told, if I put it there. So arguably there might be the best place, because then I can access it from the front and the back. And granted, that front zone might be the easier place, just to use it, just to pop it down there. Oh, good lord, we're like a good 20 minutes over the odds. Oh well, I suppose it don't make much difference, I suppose, but very easy to get carried away with this game. Now, yeah, I think graphite was actually... You could get it through the furnace, which... I should really do something productive while I'm waiting for the furnace to finish, but still. I was going to go down into the sort of bowels of the dungeon, but I can't deny it. It might not be worth it now. Grave monuments. Stories, books. Eventually we're going to want books, but not right now. That's not a priority, I don't think. Zombie farms. I don't have the zombies to really deal with them. Booze. In fairness, yes, booze we do need. You like to drink good alcohol, especially wine. You're hungover. Your hangover, even, depends of the alcohol you've drunk. Moreover, all alcohol you make has a better quality. That is a very good one. So I think maybe strong alcohol. Oh, I don't have the bloody blues. Well, I've got the blues now. I've got the blues about not having the blues. And if I build a load of other things, I'm not going to have those blues. Blue is such an awkward one. But anyway, I'm going to build it so I've got stronger armour so I can go down at the bowels again. So yeah, steel sword. We're going to need quite a lot of complex parts there. And his armour here, yeah, steel armour. Oh, actually, steel armour's not too bad. Just need complex parts, which should be easy enough to get. Although, having said that, no, complex parts, yeah, we should be able to get those done. Magnificent. If I've read that correctly, of course. I'm doubting myself from at this point, but still. No, we're all good. Marvellous. Right, that makes me stronger. Also, armour, apparently. I have studied that armour. Excellent. So, yes, we'll equip that armour. And, again, we can't really destroy that armour, so it's going to have to go in the trash box. Carried away, much like a corpse. Yes. Very much so. And now, right, let's pop that ingot away. Ingot. Oh, yeah. Graphite. Okay, so, yeah, you get it from coal. Coal? Yeah, coal. Okay. I'm going to have to try and remember where to get coal from. Because I'm about to use a lot of coal. In fact, I'm about to use all of my coal. There we go. Well, that's something. We've now got graphite on the go, which is good. Iron ore. Yeah, we'll get... Oops, no. Piece of stone. We've got a lot of pieces of stone there. So I'll tell you what, yeah. We'll deal with the iron ore. It's going to burn most of my energy. If not all of my energy. Are we going to make it? No, we're not going to make it for all of those now. It's a shame. A shame, but it doesn't matter. Too much. Put that iron on there. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll go to bed. I've got a couple more tasks I want to do. But we'll do those tasks and then put it away. Basically, I want to sort of get rid of all those stones and iron ores and deal with that corpse. So we're going to have a quick sleep so that we can rush to the graveyard in order to put that corpse on ice. Although we are going to have to deal with these corpses. Although, having said that, no. 10 carrots, 2 corpses. I don't necessarily think that's a good deal, but nonetheless, that is what's happening. Iron ores what? Iron ores, or I'm going to do something, I'm sure. Something funny. So just think of something funny and then pretend I said it. In fairness, that's probably the best way to watch the stream. Just put it on mute, pretend I've said something funny, and go and chuckle to yourself. There you go, you're doing it properly now. If you're interested, I can put zombies on these workstations, but I don't have the zombies. I don't have the supply of zombies. Oh, good, more graphite. Very helpful. We'll have another cheeky sleep because I do want to get those stones finished. So we'll get those. Zambambo! Yeah. The most productive things you want is the Zambambos bringing things into your area. So delivering stuff and mining stuff. All of that sort of jazz. Especially because I wouldn't mind... I don't know if they can mine coal specifically, but... obviously at this point I really could do with them mining coal. But I don't think they do. But as I say, I'm just going to clear out these stones because they will then bring more stones in. And you always need stone in some fashion or other. Because it's built, you know, you use it for all the stone bits in the graveyard. Making polished stones, making all everything. Oh god, I'm going to need another cheeky sleep, aren't I? Oh, cheeky sleep or cheeky sauerkraut? Have a cheeky sauerkraut, see if we've got enough for these last couple. I think we might get away with it. Oh god, no, come on. Yes, good. More graphite, excellent. So put these stones away, put the graphite away, put the iron ore away. Superb. That's what we like to see. These apples. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Fine. Oh, sauerkraut. Oh, sauerkraut. Sounded like a curse there, didn't it? Oh, sauerkraut. I suppose, oh, no, don't stop with the fucking obsession with flowers, man. Look, I've got nothing against you enjoying picking flowers, but we've got business at the moment, and our business is picking berries, not flowers. So leave the flowers alone, sir. Leave the flowers alone. Not that I know what to do with berry juice, but still. That's not 100% the point. More graphite lurking around, excellent. Once we've got a shitload of graphite, we'll have to... Actually, once we've got a shitload of graphite, what we'll have to do... what was that? Oh, downstairs, that's why. I hovered by the hatch. I just then hesitated, confused as to why I wanted to go down the hatch. Berries, apples... apples... So I think I can do cider. I might be wrong. Dang it, I'm going to run out of energy again. So where's the Y? Yeah, apple ferment. So we'll do apple ferment in there, apple ferment in there. Cider, are you going to say I hardly know her? I saw it coming a mile away when you said cider. Cider, I hardly know her. You don't think I'm in a position to cider. Do. Right, we'll just cut out a little bit early because I don't think we'll need all of this energy. But then again, I keep finding excuses to use my energy. and this is why this game this is why this game causes you to stay up all night. Because you use a little bit of energy and then you run out and you think, oh fuck, I need just a little bit more energy. And then you go, well, now I've got this energy, I might as well do this task. And then when you realise you might as well do the next task, and the next task, and the next task, and it's, you never end up. Oh yeah, it's hops I'm struggling to find. I was going to say, I've got plenty of wheat, but in fairness, I don't actually have plenty of wheat downstairs, so it might be worthwhile grabbing some wheat from up here. We'll grab 25, just sort of half the wheat supply. I think that's all the wheat we've got. Oh no, let's grab another. Well, let's actually grab all of the wheat from in there. That'll do. And take this downstairs. That'll help. That'll help in the long run. And then, what else do we need? Water. So let's go get some water from my well, because that'll be a good use of my energy. Plus, we can sweep by and tidy up the graphite, which is entirely unnecessary, but you know, we do it anyway. A bucket of water. Bucket of water. Bucket of water. And maybe one more bucket of water. Excellent. Bucket of water. And one more graphite for the... Oops, no, not my mirror. Or whetstone, actually, sorry. Not my mirror. Whetstone wasn't actually that hugely important, but would have still been slightly awkward. So we'll put the buckets in. You do need to split the buckets down into actual water when you use them, but for now we'll just leave it as buckets. It's slightly condenser for the chest, but then again I've got plenty of space in that chest, so it wouldn't make much difference. But you know, it's just one of those ones. Right, there we go, saving, and we are done with our graveyard keeping for the evening. Excellent. So it looks like the one thing I need to try and remember is I need to try and remember to get that intro back. But outside of that, I think we are back to sort of regular rocking and rolling. Oh, I left my file explorer open. Now it's all a stupid size. Balls. That's probably about right. Oh, how very, very aggravating. How very aggravating it is when you think to yourself you've got everything sorted and then you don't have everything sorted. This screen isn't blank. See, that's kind of the joke. I don't know I don't know. It might not have existed, because obviously you are slightly older than me. I say obviously. I don't think everybody knows that, but you know that, and I know that, so to us, it's obvious. But nonetheless, you are older than I am. So back when you were doing exams, they might not have bothered with that. But when I did my school exams, you might be younger, you might be, yeah. In which case, they may no longer do it. But when you did exams in school, when I did exams in school, what they would do is they would have a blank piece of paper and they would write on it, this paper is intentionally blank, or this page is intentionally blank, I think it is. And it's like, well, obviously. I get the reason why they did it. It was to make sure people knew that it was a blank page and not accidentally misprinted something, so people, were aware it was blank and not, etc., etc. So it's not an unreasonable thing. It's just, it always amuses me, especially the worst one. And it wasn't frequent, and I don't know. Maybe it never happened, and I'm just making it up. It's always possible. But the worst one would, of course, hypothetically, we'll call it hypothetically, the worst one ever would, of course, be if you've got a blank page, and both of them go, this page is intentionally blank, and you turn it over, this page is intentionally blank. Well, you could have just left the entire page off. As I say, I doubt that ever actually happened, so I think that's a hypothetical extreme where it's like, yeah, no, you're just being stupid now, aren't you? You're being stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid man. You do the stupid, stupid things. Yes, yes, I do. I do the stupid things. That's that one we want. And yes, we want to stop that immediately. Stop. Don't. You son of a whore. Bit extreme, yes, a little bit. Right, let's have a look in here. Well, we were playing Graveyard Keeper, so maybe we'll find a Graveyard Keeper person, but I'll tell you what, actually, the first thing we'll check. Oh, gosh darn it. Are you being a prick? Are you being a prick? Are you being a prick? We're all being pricks. Everybody's a prick. You are a prick. I am a prick. Everybody's being a prick right now. If you ever want to be a prick, then you can be a massive prick. If you want to be a massive prick, then don't you worry about nothing. Oh, didn't do his second one. He's got in there. He's forgotten his second one. Hello. Fuck me! Oh, no, you overwrote him. You overwrote him. I suppose I might end up having to do some more Obi-Wan Kenobi ones when the series comes out. I see. Well, I've been distracted, and you've gotten in there with hellos.
Hello there.
Hello.
Fuck
me. Hello there. Apparently I am one of only 3 people. Yeah, or 4 people. One of only 4 people who is playing Graveyard Keeper. Oh, that's a shame. Let's see. I mean, they're not terrible. I mean, they might be terrible. Oops, no, mute that. Otherwise we're going to get adverts. Plus now I've probably really buggered the stream because I'm trying to play 2 streams at once. Got the advert for Morbius. I've got the advert for Morbius twice. So what is that? That's
Dicks.
What's that?
Tasty!
Tasty dicks. Excellent. You always want to get yourself some tasty dicks. You don't want untasty dicks, because if you've got dicks that are not tasty, I think you're doing it wrong. With a do and a do and a do and a do. Let's try and see if there's someone doing Dragon Quest. Otherwise, we might just go for a sort of person we've got elsewhere. I refresh You have to question whether that's a cannon. shaped like a baby, or a cannon that fires babies. But lovely. There's only so many ways you can say thank you very much, but thank you very much. I suppose arguably keep it a classic. Thank you very much is a classic. It never goes out of fashion. A thank you very much. But yes, I do very much appreciate it still, nonetheless. Even if it doesn't sound like it, I appreciate it. You're on a 5-month streak. My God, get that man some clothes, for crying out loud. Do 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 do. Let's have a look in here. Is that going to mute automatically? Excellent. I think it did. Marvellous. So they appear to be on Farafield. Yeah. So they're way back. But yeah. Fuck it. We'll go for the new. We'll go for a new person playing Dragon Quest Builders 2, and that wouldn't do nicely. Right, so I don't know. You might be doing some random stream, but we'll shout you out anyway because you did subscribe. So do subscribe. So Mr. Can't Sleep must paint. He paints things and doth not sleep, and does entertaining things. And tries to encourage people to use the command main security grid.
And come back.
Feel free to try that.
And now I'm here again.
Because you'll get greeted.
Hello and welcome to the Can't Sleep Must Paint Cast Impromptu Edition. I'll edit that first out.
There might be an impromptu.
Rule in on the secret.
You might do something tomorrow.
Just 7 minutes.
Blue Bush isn't on. Apparently, Blue Bush is not on.
Right. Now,
so, unless he's changed his mind. But it does sound like Blue Bush is not on. I don't know the reasoning behind that, so if Blue Bush is available, we might be able to do some weird shit on your stream, Mr. Can't Sleep. But we shall have to wait and see. But anyway, he can have a shout out anyway, because they're usually good shout outs. You have company. Unreasonable. But anyway, yes, we will shout out Mr. Blue Bush, who is usually on a Friday night, where we play daft party games a la Gartic Phone. I don't know what Mr. Can't Sleep would be planning for on tomorrow. We got an echo on the clip. Yeah, again, I don't know. I suppose you must have just a different setup. You must have figured out like a really different way of setting all your sound mix and audio stuff. Because the only way I can hear it, whilst you can hear it, is to do it the way I've got it set up. Which kind of means that on occasions there is going to be an echo. No, well, again, I don't know.
My mouse, what have you done?
I don't see it. The echo is always there. Sometimes it's more extreme than others, but it's always there. But as I say, the problem is, I suppose maybe, but then I wouldn't have the. I suppose let's try that one. That might work better, but I feel like that's not gonna. Yeah, I think this is going to end up being super quiet. No, maybe not. Although, no, I suppose. See, at the moment, it's going to be quite loud. If I drop into this one, it's probably going to be quite quiet for you. See, for me, it's not that quiet. But I think for you, it might be very quiet there. Yeah. See, that's the problem. Because again, I don't know. You may have a sort of a different setup. But from the way I can do it, in order to hear them myself, is I need to have them set to monitor and output. Which will mean... There is that, yes. I didn't technically a test. But, see, that Oh No Melon may very well have echoed. But in order for me to hear it, it has to go through the desktop. And my desktop needs to be playing... I don't know. There may be a better solution. I'm not going to lie. There may be a better solution. But I don't know what that better solution is. So I can't invoke said better solution. So unfortunately, at points in time, there will likely be some level of echo. And I haven't resolved a solution for that. But there you go. The other individual who streams on a Friday night is Mr. Nickrin. He plays games. He was playing Plants vs. Zombies, was he really?
Myself right in front of
It's
you.
an unusual choice, but fair dues. Is that as in the original Plants vs. Zombies? The sort of top-down type sort of tower defense? Or is that the newer form of Plants vs. Zombies, where you're doing the sort of pew-pew gun shooting zombies? Playing the original Plants vs. Zombies, my word. That's a throwback and a half. I don't blame him though, it's a fucking good game. Absolutely fucking good game. And yes, you do have to say fucking in order to really emphasise it. But yeah, it's a very, very good game. But yeah, just old and odd. Until the next season of Apex Legends, I see. That's fair enough. He does do Apex Legends. He was playing the Banner Saga, and he plays all sorts of odd bits and pieces. So if you enjoy games, you may very well enjoy that. But yeah, that's your options. It sounds like Can't Sleep is going to be streaming tomorrow, but Blue Boosh is not. I'm assuming Can't Sleep, you'll probably do your regular painting stream. But I don't know, you may do something different if you feel the urge. I don't know if you... Did you grab that Drawful 2 from Mr. Skinkington? Because if you did, you could always do that. But you also have What the Dub, and I don't know if you've got any other Jacksbox games available, but you've also got Gartic Phone, because that's online. And I'm sure there's a couple other online daft oddities that we could find if entirely needed, but you know, obviously your stream is your stream, so you have no idea. That's fair. Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the stream. I will be back. I don't know. There's a sort of plan formulating for Saturday. Well, there's 3 plans formulating for Saturday. One is super reasonably easy. Then there's the got to install something, build an overlay, and figure out how the fuck it works, which probably is not going to happen in one single day. And then the third one is finish an overlay and then play the game and hope it don't fuck up. Which, again, I don't know if I'm going to finish the overlay in one day. Plausible, considering most of the groundwork is there, but then again, no. Because if I do the full plan, then it would require... it would require a certain level of extra stuff. Yeah, it would need probably a dozen weeks rendering, because it will take a long time to render. So there you go. Okay, the person I was going to raid appears to have disappeared. That's unfortunate. And by disappeared, I mean literally disappeared, not in a sort of gone offline sort of way. So that's possibly going to be inconvenient. Wow. Wow, indeed. Wow. Why'd they have to disappear? Oh, dang it. So shall we do an alternate option? Or shall we wait a moment? I don't know. I just don't know. I'll have a little drinky and make a decision. Ba 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 ba. I suppose we could try one of these other drag queens, or we could just find something completely different. Where are you? Oh, this is Crumbledon. Yeah, this is Crumbledon. Yeah. Okay. New one. We'll try this one. I've no idea what to expect. Let's. I'll tell you what. I will. Oh, good lord! Pride hands. Everybody needs good pride hands. All of the pride hands. Interim music. There we go. So those two should be off, which means I can investigate this individual. He's discussing Dragon Age. I like him.
Never give up!
Never give up, indeed. We will never give up. We will never give up, never surrender, apart from the fact that we are ending the stream in a moment, which is sort of a form of giving up, I imagine. Right, we did some shout-outs. We did maybe Saturday, maybe not Saturday. If I don't do Saturday, I might do Sunday. So if people are around Sunday, we could do some board games and Blender perhaps again. I don't know. If you've got things on a Sunday, maybe, you know, rearrange your Sunday in order to, you know, be available for board games on a Sunday afternoon. But that's your prerogative. You might not want to. That's fair. You might not need to. But, oh no, he failed with his chopper car. How dare you? Oh yeah. Fucking island Jamaican paradise.
I'm here.
Are you? You're right in the dot. No, I don't think you belong in the dot. But there you go. Yeah, so we'll figure out the weekend closer to the weekend. It's not exactly far away from the weekend. Oh, I've just remembered I've got things to do tomorrow. So, yeah, Saturday probably not going to happen because I'm not likely to have the willpower to bother trying.
Fuck me!
So we'll have to try and bypass and dismiss tomorrow instantly. And then figure out the weekend at that point. Anyway, I will say cheerio. Turn the mic off. Then I'm going to start the raid. Then I'm going to give it some time. And then I'm going to fucking... so, yes, here it goes. Cheerio!
Fuck me!
Momentum. Momentum.
Never tell me the odds.
Momentum. Momentum.
Never tell me the odds. Fuck me!
Wasn't so bad.
Fuck me!